It's an agreement decades in the making, the final settlement on compensation for First Nations child welfare, something Cindy Blackstock has worked on since 2007. She spoke just before the Chiefs voted on the revised deal.
So where is the next step? Well, it's your decision. You're the rights holders. You're going to make the decision about whether or not this is right for your children and families for compensation. That's the first and most important step.
The deal is worth $3 billion more than the original one agreed to in 2022. The negotiations for compensation started after a 2016 Canadian Human Rights Tribunal ruling. It found that Canada discriminated by underfunding First Nations children in care compared to the same services offered to off-reserve children. In 2022, the tribunal halted a $20 billion compensation agreement, saying it left out some children. Therefore, the new deal is $3 billion more. Once the revised draft resolution was read, Chief Derek Nepenak spoke of its importance.
Particularly important that Manitoba has a voice in this conversation, being that we're the epicenter of children's poverty in Canada and probably the epicenter of children's apprehension in Canada and possibly throughout other colonial states within the British Empire. We have experienced for decades children being apprehended, broken hearts and trails of tears leading to this very important day.
Following a number of remarks from chiefs and clarification, the vote proceeded and passed unanimously.
Any abstentions? I see none. And let's not forget our sign language. I see none. Resolution is carried. Thank you very much.
The endorsement was no surprise to Tyendinaga Chief Don Miracle.
Well, I expected that the resolution would be passed with the additional $3 billion for the settlement. It's increased from $20 billion to $23 billion, and a lot of First Nations people who have been taken into care by Children's Aid are waiting for the settlement to be approved and the funds to be distributed.
AFN Regional Chief Bobby Cameron said it's been a long time coming and is pleased with the decision.
We're glad this happened, and we hope it flows out a lot sooner than later.
If all goes as planned, the process to make a claim will begin in late 2023 or early 2024. Tomorrow, the Chiefs will focus on a response to the federal government's UNDRIP action plan. Annette Francis, APTN National News, Ottawa.